Hey guys! So I'm here to share with you some misconceptions that big YouTubers and YouTubers in general don't tell you. I feel like in general with social media, a lot of things can be misconstrued and fake, if you will. So I wanted to kind of just get down on things that you may not have known and may not ever know about unless you're actually in the industry making videos on social media, actually meeting people, stuff like that. So I want to share them with you today. So my first one is, I don't think people realize, unless you actually have started a YouTube channel, stuff like that, that it takes so much longer than you probably think to make a video and all the steps in the middle to the end product of having it actually published and out there. And even after that, there's still more steps to promote your video, all that stuff. So it's just so much, and I feel like a lot of people just think, oh, it's super quick. You film a video, post it up, and you get views. There's a lot more to it. You have to even think about what type of video is going to actually do well, the keywords in that video, keyword researching before you put the keywords in the video, filming it, all the setup, all of the electronic part of it, all the tech, and so much. So I feel like it's so cool to be behind the scenes of that and knowing what it all takes to create a video and not just being the viewer. But I also think it's nice to kind of have that mindset where it's like, as I watch other people's videos, I know how hard it takes and how much effort it takes to create those videos. So I think that's super cool. I wanted to share that with you guys. Like I mentioned, even after you publish that video, you have to market yourself unless you have a team. So it's just like, oh, it's so much. But it's totally worth it and it's so much fun. So that's why I continue doing it. My next one is, it takes a while to make money, especially on social media, on YouTube, because you have to hit all those requirements. So it does take a long time. I feel like a lot of people kind of think, okay, I'm going to make a YouTube channel, I'm going to make money right away, and it's going to be perfect. I can quit my full-time job. Everything will be perfect. And it is not like that at all. Like, a lot of people don't realize that it does take a long time to make income on YouTube, let alone a sustainable full-time income onto YouTube. So take that note and know that you should be in it for the long haul and you should actually love it instead of just going onto YouTube to make money, because then you're going to get burnt out and end up quitting at some point. And that's why a lot of people are still onto YouTube, even if they're not growing that fast, even if they're not making money. I was on YouTube for so long not making money because I actually loved it. So you can really tell the people who are on YouTube because they love it versus the people who are just in it for the money. That does show through your videos, and I feel like people can definitely pick up on that. So just note that. A big thing that I feel like a lot of people don't realize too is a lot of people, if not everyone, is making money on other forms of income instead of just YouTube AdSense. So YouTube AdSense does pay a portion of the ads that they put on your videos, but there's also many other ways to make money through YouTube and social media in general, such as sponsorships, brand deals, affiliate marketing, and their own products, and so much more. So realize too that a lot of people aren't just making money on AdSense alone, because AdSense is a good form of income, but sometimes it can be staggering. Some months might not be as well, so it's really good to have that extra income so you know that you are going to be able to pay your bills in the month, as well as just diversifying your income sources that's not just on YouTube. Plus, obviously, who doesn't want to make more money if they can? So just note that a lot of the YouTubers that have links in their bios, all of that stuff, pushing products, having sponsored videos, they're getting paid for that. And in different forms, such as like with paid sponsorships, you make a lot more money compared to affiliate marketing. You can make a lot of money with affiliate marketing, but that's if a lot of people are buying that product you're recommending. But with the brand sponsorship, you can make a flat rate really quick. Not quick, but a flat rate right away instead of waiting for people to buy that product through affiliate marketing, stuff like that. But obviously you can do both and that can really help your channel. But I feel like a lot of people too don't realize that a lot of those links you're clicking on, which they do disclaim on the bottom, if they don't, that's honestly against the law, I'm pretty sure, because you have to explicitly tell people that you can get a commission off the links, because you can choose to use that link or not. But as a person who is pushing that product or a link, you do have to disclaim that. But a lot of people, I feel like, don't realize that that's another form of way they make money and not just on YouTube AdSense. Okay, this is for my other YouTubers out there who are on YouTube already. And if you want to get started, a lot of the bigger YouTubers have a team. They have a marketing team, they have an editing team, content team, stuff like that, because that's how they can get 3 to 5 videos out a week. So don't feel down on yourself that you can't get 3 to 5 videos a week with your full-time job, with kids, with all your other commitments, because that's just not feasible for one person. And if you do, kudos to you, because that is a lot of work. I currently still post once a week and I love that. But know that a lot of these other big YouTubers have a team, so they have a lot of help to be able to run the back end of their business and their YouTube channel, and they really just have to make the content. And I feel like if you know in this space, making the videos is the easiest and fun part. Editing all the extra stuff is kind of more of the like, okay, this is okay, I have to do it, but they do have a team to be able to help them and give them more time to do other things. So don't feel bad that you can't get that many videos out, because you're doing great, and just keep on going. A big thing too is a lot of people think, oh my gosh, okay, I'm going to start YouTube, I'm going to post my video, and it's going to pop off. The thing is, it's sometimes hard to get ranked on the first page of the algorithm. It's hard to get pushed through the algorithm right in the beginning, because you have to do a lot of research in the beginning to be able to get your videos seen. And you have to think about, okay, what videos are people actually wanting to watch? What people will click on my video thumbnail because I do X, Y, and Z throughout that thumbnail. Stuff like that. So it's really a lot of back-end work that I feel like a lot of people don't realize, and ultimately all of that back-end work will help you get ranked, but you do have to do that before you can get ranked. You can't just push a video out and be like, oh, I'm gonna be famous now, whoopee. Unfortunately, that is not the case. But some people obviously get lucky, like some YouTubers who grow super quickly, but for the majority of people, it's not super quick, and there is a lot of steps you have to do, and you're not just gonna pop off and have your channel grow to thousands of millions of subscribers right away. Another thing I want to share with you is lots of creators do kind of clickbaity videos, obviously, because you want to get those people in your videos. So just note that it's not a bad thing or a good thing. Obviously, if they're completely lying in their clickbait, then that's kind of concerning. But take it as you will. A lot of people do make flashier thumbnails and clickbaity thumbnails so they can get viewers in. So just note that, and that's just the part of the business, I guess. And some people don't, but you can kind of just take it with a grain of salt. Be like, okay, this seems interesting. Let me watch it and see. My next one is, I feel like big YouTubers don't tell you this because they are working with big brands. But as a small YouTuber and just starting out, just know it's okay to work with smaller brands. It's okay to get paid less than what they're making, because it's at least getting your foot in the door and getting some traction on your channel of you actually working with brands and growing your channel. Because I feel like a lot of times we always hear, charge your worth, don't work with a brand if they are paying you lower than what's expected, because brands start somewhere too, and you have to think about that too. Be like, okay, yes, this may not be in their budget of what the typical influencer or YouTuber is getting paid, but it's a start for me. I've never had this opportunity, and kind of take that as you will and be like, okay, I'm going to take this opportunity. Maybe this opportunity will lead to something bigger. For example, with me, I worked with a company, free product, everything. They didn't pay me at all, and they gave me discounts on their products throughout the past few years, everything. And then just a few weeks back, they were like, okay, we want to do an ad with just you in the video, 60-second ad for $150. Yes, that's a lot of money, but also some people can say like, oh, well, you should have charged more. You should have got royalty on each person that they got in to buy a product. But the thing is, it's something that I've never done, and it's something that's really great that I can add to my portfolio, that I can add to my resume, stuff like that, that a lot of people don't have the opportunity to do. So just note that take every opportunity as you can, because it's important to just get your feet in the water instead of just being scared to work with brands because you don't want to get paid lower than what other people are making in that industry. I just personally think you got to start somewhere. They're starting somewhere, and help a brand out, because it's nice and they're trying to help you out too, and you just are just both trying to grow your brand. I don't know. That's my thoughts. A lot of people can disagree with me, but that's my thoughts. And then my last one is super important. I feel like a lot of the bigger YouTubers, influencers really like to flaunt their lives and try to make their lives seem so perfect, when in reality they're not. They Photoshop their stuff. They try to get the best lighting ever so you can't see any flaw, any pore on their skin. So just note that reality is so much different than what you see on these channels, on Instagram, stuff like that, because that really can get to you. And that's why we are working as a community and as women, as men, to really get out of that beauty standard that you have to be perfect online, because you don't. And it's not even about the looks. It's sometimes people just buy all this stuff but maybe be poor on the back end and be like, okay, well, I have no money, but at least I have this really nice purse to show off on social media. So just know, social media is not always real. You can't always believe what people have, what people say. So just note that and live your life. Be happy with your life on what you have, who's around you, and everything like that. Just know what's important in your life and focus on that. Don't get jealous or sad that people have all this other stuff, because you don't really know how their life really is, because they could just be hiding behind all of that great stuff and not actually be happy in life. So, I hope you guys liked watching this. If you made it to the end, thank you. I appreciate that. If you have any other video ideas that you want to see, comment those down below. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye, guys.